If you are watching this video, make sure you add me on Instagram right now at Ralph Smart. Make sure you add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart. Pull out your phone, deep divers. Add me right now on Instagram at Ralph Smart. Because after this video, I'm not sure if YouTube is still going to be around. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Breathe in that good ass prana with me. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature. Another marvelous day. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're getting your butt into nature. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Squid Game. Let's talk about it. This huge global Netflix hit. This is not a review. This is the real event. Like, life is becoming Squid Game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Squid Game, without giving it away, is about these indebted people who have nothing, who feel they have nothing, and who get offered to play the Squid Game. And they first believe that, okay, there'll be no consequences, I'll just sign up. But later on, if they lose, they die. So it's a matter of life or death. And it is really the story of what's happening right now in the world. It's a Squid Game. Now, when I actually saw an interview with the director, he actually said, we are living in a Squid Game world. Let me repeat that. We are living in a Squid Game world. And this is fascinating because, once again, the Squid Game is all about people who are in debt and they get offered to play a game. And if they lose, they die. And the reward is $38 billion, a huge cash prize, right? But if you lose, you are eliminated with death. So I'm going to dive deep into this and tell you why we're living in the Squid Game world. This is not a review. This is not a review. This is the real event. In the words of Ralph Smart, we live in a world so fake, the truth actually scares people. Slow motion this side. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So the Squid Game, these people are tricked into believing that all they have to do is play these children's games and red light, green light, and they can win this money. But they don't realize what they're really signing up for. Later on they do. Later on they realize it's a matter of life or death. And they can't afford to lose, because if they do, they're going to be out of here. But a funny thing happens is that as the series goes on, one of them votes to say, actually, let's leave. And when they do, they realize that life on the outside is not much different, because this South Korean series takes place in this remote private environment. So they actually willingly want to come back to the Squid Game. So when I was watching this as a psychologist, I'm realizing that we are living in a Squid Game right now in this global pandemic, this new world order, this 1984 Orwellian state. In 1984, they say, if you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. That's similar to what the Squid Game is about. Now, there are themes we got to go over. But first and foremost, when I look at TikTok deep divers, I'm like, wait a minute, this is the Squid Game of our generation. Because a lot of people think it's all sweet, right? We're just singing. But like I told you, social media is not real life. It's part of the illusion, part of the Squid Game. Jin Kid, this famous TikToker, he used to do impressions of Scarface, 6ix9ine, the rapper. He actually killed his girlfriend, his wife, right? Because she wanted to divorce him. And he actually killed another guy. This is real life. And he actually put an iPad in their apartment to spy on them, to spy on her. And he actually heard them over talking, her and a friend. So he actually went to the apartment and killed them. Now, on one of her videos on TikTok, she's actually dancing with him and saying, this is a beautiful relationship. But that's the TikTok reality. Behind the scenes, there was something going on. She wanted to put a restraining order on him. So a lot of what you see on TikTok, on social media, is not real life. What's going on behind the scenes is totally different. And that's why I told you, be careful of these games that they give you. TikTok, Facebook, which is now Meta, right? Because a lot of people get sucked into the illusion. They become these characters. Me, I've been real since day one. Slow motion this side. Now, Squid Game. This is not a review. This is the real event. We are living in the Squid Game world. Let me tell you this. In Squid Game, you have these controllers, right? People who are conducting these games, the experimenters. So just like in today's world, with this global pandemic, you got the Faucis, the Bill Gates, you've got controllers, people who are controlling this game, these illusions. They're keeping this matrix going. And we got to remind ourselves that from the moment you were born, they said, hey, you can sign here for the Squid Game or for the Matrix or for this reality. And they said, just sign up. But they didn't tell you to read the small print. They didn't tell you that most people are selling their soul when they sign up to be a part of this society. They didn't tell you that you're going to be force-fed his story. It's not yours. That's why it's called his story. They didn't tell you that school is going to brainwash you and make you believe a certain narrative about the world, which isn't true. So many people, without even knowing, they have enrolled in the Squid Game or in the Matrix in real life from the moment you were born. Now, many people, just like in the Squid Game, become aware of the illusion that money is the illusion, the red carpet is the illusion. Everything society promises you is the illusion. However, people still, just like in the Squid Game, they willingly go on with it because they think, hey, this is the only way I can make it out. Because you still believe that there's something to be won, right? So just like in the Squid Game, there's a hidden hand controlling everything. It's the same thing that's happening in the real world. There's a hidden hand. Some people call them, like Ralph Smart, the inorganic ones. These entities are the hidden hand who have been controlling humanity for thousands of years, deceiving humanity into the Squid Game. But also, the Squid Game, the theme, how it relates to the real world, is about the social credit score, which is already in China. The social credit score system, if you don't do what the government wants, they can take away points. So people have this social credit score, just like in the Squid Games. Just like in the Squid Games, if you don't do what they want, you are eliminated. And the reason why they're there is because they have this debt based on their social credit score. And everything right now, what's happening with this global pandemic is moving the world into a social credit score. It's moving the West into a social credit score. We're seeing it with the Green Pass. In Italy, you can see what's happening all over Europe. Italy, France, Germany. In Italy, if you don't have the Green Pass, you can't go to work. So they see you as a non-human. So just like in the Squid Game, this is happening right now. A lot of people think it's just a game. No, you are in a game of death. If you are choosing to stay in this system, choosing to stay in this matrix. So it's time to wake up, open your eyes to what's really going on. When you realize that a lot of people, just like in the Squid Game, the aim is to win all of that money, but it's not to work together. Slow motion this side. And this is how you will continue to get controlled. Kind of reminded me of that Stanley Kubrick film, Clockwork Orange, right? Clockwork Orange, right? Had that kind of vibe to it. But the Squid Game, although it's just a series, a fictional series, it's actually happening right now. That's why the director said, we are living in a Squid Game world. The world is slowly turning into 1984. It's time to wake up, because sooner or later, you're not going to have any freedoms left. You're going to be living in a Squid Game of controllers who put you in this game where if you don't do everything they say, you're going to be put into a social credit score system, just like the Squid Game. So it's time to wake up, open your eyes, and get out, get out and be free. So art imitates life. When you remind yourself, they're not just showing you these Netflix series for your entertainment. This is part of the subliminal programming, also the predictive programming. So they show you something. They show you what the world is turning into. Now, I'm here to help you keep your spirits high. The only way out of this Squid Game, this matrix, is in. Let me repeat that. The only way out is in. Let me repeat it one more time. The only way out is in. Many people are signing up for the Squid Game, this artificial reality, this TikTok generation, not realizing that there are consequences. It comes at a risk that you may not be aware of. And this is why anytime I'm on social media, I'm only here to give you that wisdom, that knowledge. I live in nature every single day, deep divers, raising the frequency. But just like in the Squid Game, they want you divided. If you notice in the Squid Game, people are isolated. Just like in this global pandemic, they call it social distancing. How can you be social and distant at the same time? They're tricking you with the words. That's an oxymoron, social distance. So ultimately, they want you to be isolated in a Squid Game world. And therefore, the way out of the Squid Game is unity. The way out of this matrix, Squid Game, is unity. We all have to come together, because in the Squid Game, it's all about who can win, not who can collaborate together. Slow motion this side. I said it's all about winning the prize, not about how can we collaborate together. You see, in a world of 7.8 billion people, nobody should be isolated in a Squid Game. Can you imagine if 7.8 billion people loved and appreciated each other, what we could all accomplish? Well, it's time to remind ourselves to wake up, because we have all been sold a tremendous lie. Just like the people in the Squid Game, they were sold a lie to begin with. We have all been sold a lie. From the moment you were born, you were told what this world is, but it's not the truth of what it really is. You were told that because someone has more money, they're better. Or you were told to believe that it's just about waking up so you can make lots of money. And that's why most people die at 18 and don't get buried until 75, because they're caught up in the Squid Game. What? Slow motion this side. One of the themes in the Squid Game was get rich or die trying. So even though they knew that they're going to die in this child's play, this children's game, red light, green light, they still went on, because they now had the mentality, hey, it's get rich or die trying. Now, if we take that into the real world, what's happening with so many people? They have this mentality, get rich or die trying. People are literally killing themselves every single day just to fit into this matrix. Not me, because I was rich before I came here. Realizing I create reality. I'm a co-creator of my own reality. So how we get out of the Squid Game, the matrix, the illusion world, is to remind ourselves to become co-creators of our own reality. If you don't live your life, someone else will live it for you. Let me repeat that. If you do not live your life and take control of your life, someone else will have control over your life. They're dividing people right now on the planet between those who have been vaccinated and the unvaccinated. I told you they have this term called COVIDiots. This is the introduction into the Squid Game real world, because they are treating unvaccinated people like second-class citizens. And if it goes on without you saying anything, you will be living in a real-life Squid Game. So therefore, we got to remind ourselves to not be divided, because the controllers, the inorganic ones, see you all as the same. Whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, to them, you're just cattle. Just like in the Squid Game, the controllers saw everyone the same. They see you as children. And that's why they give you these children games, TikTok, all of these things, to entertain you, to distract you from what's really going on. This is a battle for the hearts and minds of the people, what's happening right now on the planet. And it's time to wake up. It's time to be free. Repeat after me. My choice. My choice. Wait a minute. My body. Say it louder. My body. My body. My choice. My choice. My freedom. My freedom. Choose to be free. Choose to let love guide you, not fear. Choose not just to do anything for some money. Choose to have integrity. I don't work for money because I'm already wealthy. Let me repeat that. I said, I don't work for money because I'm already wealthy. So when you have that mindset, you can't be bought out and be led into the Squid Game. So start seeing yourself as rich already. Don't just do it. Or what would you do for a Klondike bar? Or what would you do for a Klondike bar? Don't do anything. Have some values, have some morals. Once again, I want to remind you, we are the power. We always were, and we always will be. But right now, humanity has to wake up because they are trying to turn this world into a Big Brother Orwellian 1984 police state where you can't do anything unless you choose to become a QR code. That's why the Green Pass is here. This is why they are dividing people on the planet. So this is the little bit of time humanity have left to take back their freedom, to take back their power, and then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. Make sure you add me on Instagram right now at Ralph Smart, at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at good ass prana, baby. Check out the new book for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to bury us, deep divers. They forgot we were seeds. The Squid Game ultimately is about the Big Brother, the surveillance world. Well, that's what's happening right now. They want to turn human beings into QR codes. They want to turn human beings into machines, androids. It's time to wake up. They want to divide human beings. That's why they have these green passes. Wake up, smell the coffee, read the writing on the wall. Stay free today. Do not allow yourself to stay in the Squid Game. That's already happening. You heard it here first. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. I'm alive, deep divers. I'm a real human being. Don't trade this real life for that fake life on social media, on TikTok. Be who you are. You want me to go live on this topic? Say, go live, Ralph. I'm alive, deep divers. Peace.